What?
What?
Huh?
I was going to say, could you write something down there? Like,
No, I can't write something though. I get it wrong. So we are here in Kelleher's. This is a quick update. We've made some progress. We've a long way to go still. Here is where we are, right? So we have the vehicle rolling. We have a lot of adjustments to still go in relation to the suspension. We do have a bit of a special guest coming. Today is the day after tomorrow to come and help with some of the the suspension. So quick video on that the day after tomorrow. We have Japspeed manifold mounted, Japspeed rad mounted. We have Japspeed rad mounted, although I am a bit of a numpty, and so I may or may not have ordered the wrong one. And Japspeed being fantastic, well, they just sent what I ordered, which is fantastic. They are so great. So when we realized the other day that I'd ordered the wrong one, got onto them straight away. They fixed it. They shipped one out straight away, and that'll be here probably tomorrow, I think, being shipped directly to Kelleher's Auto Centre here in Cork, Victoria Cross. Their new centre, which is just fantastic. Again, thank you so much to Kelleher's Auto Centre for allowing us to be here and to be able to work on the cars while they're here. It's so great having the Drift Games 180 here for us to be able to compare as we're doing stuff, because we really don't really know what it is that we're doing. So whilst we are quite far along the way, we have a long way to go still. This vehicle means the world to me, especially right now, and the guys have just done a fantastic job so far. This means a lot, it really does. Equally, what does it mean? And whilst we're working on this, we have to start looking at the realization of, with 5 or 6 weeks to go, what does it mean if we don't get this done? Because it is a likelihood, right? And so we are still at the same time prepping the Drift Games 180. Although we may have somebody else driving that at round one, as we're working on right now. I can't tell you who that is, but there may be another person driving that car, traveling from quite far away. He's a bit of an idiot, but look, I may not have a spare car for round one, and this is as part of a series of things that we're doing with this car this year. A couple of guest appearances, if you will, from some good friends of mine from around the world. So what does it mean if we don't get this done? Will it mean a massive, massive loss to me? So the messages I've gotten over the last couple of weeks and months have been fantastic. The offer of help in anything from detailing the vehicles to helping with bring stuff down to helping with time. And to be honest, I've put most people off because there's only so much stuff we can do right now and at any given moment. And so, yeah, I mean, look, thank you, keep them coming. The help will be required, and I will be reaching out to a lot of you guys very soon, but feel free to drop in when we're working here at Kelleher's at the evening time. So, look, quick update from me here. Greg is wiring. We're going to work on the DTA ECU mounting and wiring right now. The guys at DTA have been so helpful. We have actually gotten all the equipment here for us to be able to do the wiring and all the connectors and everything else. All we got to do is basically work out what it is we want to run and then take it from there, which is simplistic at heart, but not necessarily in reality. So I'll leave it here. Here are a couple of fancy kind of images of the vehicle. Don't worry about the stuff like the backlights and the roof. We haven't put on the roof for you guys to see what that looks like yet. The backlights will be wrapped by mousse, so they are not going to remain in this kind of Lexus-y style kind of a look. They look terrible, but they will look cool. They look like the ones we have on the Drift Games 180 actually when they're done. So they will look cool in the end. I spoke to Moose this morning, Moose Design, Seamus at Moose Design. He didn't tell me to F off, which is great, and we're making a plan to make sure that we will get this done soon as well. If we run out of time, we'll literally get the car going to the event with stickers on, not necessarily a wrap. It just comes down to time at this stage. I want to have this car ready. This car is going to weigh under a ton, it's going to have 400 wheel horsepower, and it's going to be relatively competitive, I do believe, versus what we had before, which is an old donkey. So we'll get back to that. So we'll get on the DTA ECU right now. We're going to move over. The only thing we're taking from the 180 is the DigiDash that DTA have supplied, because that is going, and that was always going to go in this vehicle. So we'll put back in the standard S15 dash into the 180 and put the DigiDash over into the 249SX. So we'll get that done as well this evening if we can. What else is left to come? All the seats and the equipment from Corbeau is due. Look, there's so much stuff left. So much stuff left. So until then, fancy shots of the 249 and Greg doing some wiring. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm sinking under, drowning faster. Please just let me breathe.